Hey guys. So, as mentioned before, I don't like doing these because I feel it's sprite animation is kind of boring for viewers, but I'm just going to showcase some work that I've been working on. And for the next Golden Sun lore video, we are going to be using sprite animation. You guys just have to be a little bit patient with me because it's been about at least 20 odd years since I actually did sprite animation. So I got to re-educate myself with how things go. There's new tech. There's a lot of new tech. But luckily, I still have some of the old resources that I used to use when I used to do sprite animation. Nothing too crazy. Like I was a big fan of Final Fantasy, damn, it's been a bit. Final Fantasy Sonic X, yeah, Final Fantasy Sonic X, and Super Dragon Ball Z Newgrounds. I was from the Newgrounds era, so I didn't learn how to do sprite animation, but it's been a very long time, so I'm pretty rusty. And plus, we didn't have a sprite, I don't think back then, so I'm still learning this, but for the most part, I think I've got this good. But for what I've noticed, Golden Sun when it comes to sprites, they're lacking in filler sprites. So usually for attacks, we have like attack, jump, attack, end. That's usually how it goes. And if they're using like a stationary synergy like Ragnarok or Weapon Unleashed, they stay in they do the attack animation and attack end. So there's not a lot we can work with. So I have to actually kind of use a little bit of magic. Like I still keep the base, but I just make some alterations for the most part. Like with Jenna's left arm, that's not how she normally holds her arm. Like not at all. So I had to remake that because her arm is usually about right there. And obviously spoilers for the lore videos because I'm doing a little multiverse angle with that. The mysterious figure is gonna be an alternative version of her. So I like how this looks so far. Again, it's a little bit choppy. Like I'll fine tune it later, but for the most part, it looks pretty good. I'll have to start making the mysterious figure in a little bit. I've already had the sprite done because I did that on the side, but I gotta start animating him. What I'm gonna do is, if people have played fighting games in the past, you all know how special intros work. They're usually a spectacle. So what I'm gonna do is, because obviously Jenna is a fire adept, I'm gonna have the mysterious figure's cloak get burned off, then obviously it'll reveal who she is. But this, what I'm going to be doing for the next video is just going to be a dream sequence between the mysterious figure and Isaac. So again, spoilers. It's just an alternative version of Jenna. But for the most part, I do like how this turned out. Let's take a look at it. It's gonna be fast because I haven't adjusted the frames yet. But let's do it one by one. Boom, filler. Okay, so we added a wonky little flame effect here just to make it look a little bit more of a spectacle. Obviously, the red eye that I've mentioned in the lore videos is right here. It's on. It's up. It's mirrored right now. It's supposed to be on the left side, but I just needed to see what I'm working with because we don't really have like a lot of black right here. I can get it to work. It's just gonna look very weird. This pixel, this pixel, this pixel. I'll make it a dark red, dark red, pinkish, pinkish, and pinkish. But I just needed to use it right here so that I can see if it's gonna work. It works. It's just gonna be hard on this side. So next frame, flames go up a little bit more. Back turn. Well, what I'm doing is right here. If you've played Guilty Gear in the past before, you'll know how Gunflame works. Well, Soul uses Gunflame, not Gunflame, Volcanic Viper. God, it's been a bit. Volcanic Viper. So Soul low profiles. He goes forward, then the animation starts up right here, then ends off with him doing an uppercut and launching them in the air for wombo combo into Sidewinder loop. Boom, boom. It could be a little bit better. Again, I just sped from this. I'm like, all right, let me just see if I can still actually animate. Well, this next one we're going to be doing is a little bit more polished. So let's, yeah, like I am, yeah. Again, it's been a while since we did sprite animation, but for the most part, having this done in 8 frames, I'm happy with it. I can slow it down a little bit, but it's hard working with Golden Sun sprites just because we don't have a lot of sprites to work with. We have, if I remember correctly, looking at her sprites, we have, let's see, let me actually bring that up. What do we have? We have about one, we have about 20 sprites to work with, which includes downed, damaged, front and back, casting, attack, get up, and neutral. So it's not a lot of sprites that we actually have. So it's a lot of guesswork just to see what can and cannot work. But for the most part, I think we can do this. It's just gonna be time consuming. Like we're not gonna deny. I'm not gonna deny it. It's gonna be a arduous process, but I feel we can do it. So this ended up good, choppy, but it could be a lot better, especially like right here. I had to cut off one of her arms and actually try to get it to work right here. And I moved it behind the cape, so it doesn't look choppy. Like at first, I had the arm right in front of the cape, but it looked weird. So I was like, "Fuck, I'm just gonna move the arm right behind the cape." So it looks a little bit better. It's like I'm having her reverse grip her sword, just because, man, it's a lot easier for me to work with. And I think I got it good. We'll see how this goes. We'll start with the mysterious figure. I have a couple of flame pixels that I've done, so we'll see. So be patient. We'll get this done. Again, sprite animation for the rest of for some of the lore videos. So we'll get it to work somehow, some way. But we got to start somewhere. This will be a trial by error process. So let me just do one final check on this. Yeah. Okay. So mysterious figure was done in advance. So I like it for what it's worth. It's good. Could be a lot better. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add a few layers. So we'll just call this neutral for now. Neutral idle. I'll have to. I do want to adjust this though. Definitely want to adjust this. Oh, I got about like an hour to work on this. Then I gotta do other stuff. I'll come back like every day. I'll spend like at least an hour working on sprites. Then I'll go back to other lore stuff because I can't really dub my next videos because I just got back from the dentist and my voice hurts and my mouth hurts in general. So it's gonna take me a couple of days to recover. Okay, how do I want to do this? First of all, let's create a new layer. Let me see what I have here. VFX. We'll make two of these for now. Yeah, let's make two of these. We'll have him. We'll have the figure breathing, then flames, up, 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 then down, 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 then revealing the figure beneath. Okay. So let's make a new frame. Let's do it 2 frames. Okay. Actually, no. We'll make this 4 frames. Okay. Down, up, down. No. The legs will probably be the best bet here. Down, up, down. Okay. Frame 5 is when we'll start doing stuff. Oops. Frame 5. Slow that down a little bit. Let's try that 200. Still a little bit too fast. As we already know, Golden Sun sprites move extremely slow. Well, next time you play Golden Sun, watch their sprites. You'll see how slow they actually move. It's only a couple frames. Let's put it at 350. 350 should be good. No. 400, I think it's a sweet spot. 400 milliseconds. Still a little bit too fast. I'm actually have to put this at. All right, let's put it at 700 and see and go down from there. Well, let's do 900. Frame properties, 900. And go. There we go. About 900 milliseconds. And we have this at 100. Okay. So let's add another frame here. This is where I already had this done. Make this a little tiny bit smaller. Let's attack. Actually, no. No. I'll just erase the hook portion. Yeah, I think we can just have it like right there. Okay. Now let's do one more frame. There's gonna be a lot of frames on this one. Okay. Okay. New frame. No. Frame. Oh fuck. I fucked up a little bit. There we go. That was not me. That was supposed to be right there. Again, I'm still working on this. I'm still familiarizing myself with this program. Neat program, by the way. Okay. Okay, that's good. New frame. Delete this one. Okay, now it's the fun part. But let's just see how this looks. Actually, no, I need to keep that. Let me just have that going for boom, 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 boom. Okay. New frame. Let's see how this looks. Okay, that's all right. Frame 10 is when we actually start doing new stuff. So let's delete that. Okay. Now, give me 1 second so I can actually look at my resources. We'll have a pillar effect show up right here. Boom, 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 to simulate burning away the cape. Yeah, that can work. What time is it? All right. Let's see. Yeah, this can work. This could be a. Give me like a minute to work on this. Okay. All right. Golden Sun effects. Pillar low. Pillar low. That's fine. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we can do this. This might look kind of scuffed because this is 64 by 64, but I can get this to work. I think. If not, I got a shit ton of resources that I brought back from home. Open a new window. I'm clicking in the background, so don't mind me. Just give me a second. Okay, pillar low. I'll bring up the sprites later. Pillar low. Fuck. All right. Go to sound effects. Open a new window. Pillar low. Yes. Okay, so let's see how this looks. It's probably looks super scuffed, but we'll see. Copy. I thought so. That's fine. Sixty-four, 64. All right, I don't need that anymore. Yeah, we'll save that. Okay. All right, so still a little bit big. I figured it was gonna be big, but here is yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. And I fucked up again. I certainly did fuck up. Because this is supposed to be right there. Okay. All right, now for the next one. So far, this is gonna be at least like this is gonna be fine. It's just gonna take a bit. This is definitely gonna take a bit. Less me yapping and more me doing stuff. Okay. All right, pillar mid. Pillar mid's next. We'll call this pillar mid. Pillar mid. Okay, now the fun stuff. All right. My head's actually starting to hurt right now. Pillar mid. Just give me like 2 minutes. I just finished. Gotta finish adjusting this. Pillar mid. And after that, pillar high. Okay. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to do that again. Okay, that's I'm talking to myself, just don't mind me. Fuck, I'm actually have to do that again. Pillar mid. Alright. Don't need that no more. Let's see. I can just bring that up at any point. So the next one, pillar mid. I might just have to I can probably just use just low and mid. Yeah, I think low and mid will be fine. Size 64 by 64. No, I'll have to use high. All right, let's see. Yeah, I'll have to use high. Yeah. If you're ever doing this, always use onioning. Always use onioning, because you just never know. Okay. Let's see how this looks. I would just have to I'll slow that down later, but okay. All right, it's frame. Always have onion on, so you're not second guessing yourself, because I do that a lot. Okay. Now I gotta find high wherever I put it. God, I haven't opened this folder in so long. Holy fuck. It's been so long since I opened this shit. What's the year? 2005. Ew. That's gross. 2005 was the last time. I'm looking at my files right now. Yeah, May 2005. What the fuck? You old man. You fucking old. Okay, next we can use uh clarify. The hard part's actually to get the hard part's gonna be getting the model to show up after that. Because I'll have to reverse all those frames. But which is it's we can do it. It's gonna be annoying, but we shall do it. Let's see if pillar high is the only one I need. It probably should be, but I have a pillar top just in case. Rename pillar top. Let's make sure this is in the right file. Pillar top. Okay, let's see how this looks. Oh, size 64 by 64. Yeah, I'll probably have to use the highest level. It's fine, but it's gonna still kind of suck. Turn off that. No, actually that on. Yeah, I will definitely use that. Okay. Just a tad. Bring that down a little bit. Okay. No. Wait a minute, what? Can I not do that? Should be able to do that. We'll do one more. We're definitely gonna use the top one just so we can cover the hood. This is fine. I like the way it looks so far. Just getting the damn model to show up right afterwards. That's gonna be a trip. New frame. Delete this one. Give me one sec. Who the fuck is this? No idea. Even when you're off duty, you're still on duty. Thank you. And all right, next one. Let me just get a pillar end. Or pillar, whatever I called it. Okay. Save as. Yeah. Save as. Pillar end. Okay. Oh, I fucked up. Give me 1 second. Okay, that's fine. I just did not do that right. Okay. Right, that's there. The annoying part is gonna get the flames to come back down to reveal the figure underneath. That's gonna be annoying as fuck, but we can get it done. It's just gonna be very weird. Very, very weird. I do like Sprite though. It's a very nifty program. Pillar N. All right. Let's get this over here and see how it looks. So, sprite size 64 by 64. Ugh. Okay. It's fine. It's going to be annoying, but it's fine. Okay. Okay, let's just look how this looks like. Because beginning, let's take onioning off. All right, we gotta slow this down a little bit. So let's take all this and put it towards, we'll put this at, I think it was at 900 milliseconds for the other one. Okay, let's just take a look. It's a little bit too slow. Just a little bit slow. So I'll slow it down a little bit more. So boom. No, I'll speed it up. I'll speed it up. Sorry. Frame properties. Let's put this at, we'll go at 400. You know, like I think this one would benefit from having a fucking speedy ass introduction. I think, not a slow one. Boom, 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 boom. Eye shines. Ah, way too fast. Let's try it at 75. No, actually, put it at 100. Frame properties 100. There we go. Nice. Perfect. I like it. All right. That took 30 minutes to do. We are not a bitch. 30 minutes to do. Nice. Okay. Now, the fun part. Delete. Delete. Give me 1 second. So as I mentioned, like this for Golden Sun is extremely difficult. Like, holy shit, this is hard. Because Golden Sun is lacking in a lot of categories. I'm gonna call it Ursa Sprite. Mysterious figure. Oh, I don't want you guys to dox me. Give me 1 second. I just want to save this. Okay, we're good. All right. Sorry about that. So it took about 30 minutes to do about 14 frames. Let's just look at it one more time. Perfect. All right. Now, unfortunately, I have to redo this again because this is fine. I'm fine with doing this, but I have to redo this again, which kind of sucks. All right, where the hell did I put it? Hmm. Okay. Okay. All right, now this painstaking task. I when I was on my mission, I redid her sprite, just the outfit, just to make it. You know when you deal with alter characters in Fate Stay Night, they look like they look like their counterpart. They just, albeit a little bit darker. I just did a palette swap. I just made her clothes, her dress a little bit like darker shade, and her cape and her, it's not technically a cape, but what's called a cape for our piece of mind, black, and her boots black. And I put some of her accents on her hair just black as well, as you can see. So let's start with the hard part. There's a lot of hard parts here. There's a lot of things happening here. The arm, for starters, we have to change the arm. Okay. Let me look at this one more time. So let's get rid of this. We don't need this no more. Let's see how you look. I'll put you here on body. Let's see. Transition. Okay. Okay, so we'll have to do this first. Because left, like, again, the problem with her facial pixels. Well, if I did it right eye, I obviously would have been easier. I said left, so left is fine. Obviously, when I get to Y, y'all will know. Okay, let's start doing stuff and see how this looks. What the fuck? That's weird. All right. Hmm. You see what I mean? If it was this eye, it'd been so much easier. But what would get this? What's gonna get this to work is not doing that. So let's make this. This is bright ass red. So let's make this like a pinkish color. If we don't know, sprite work is hard. Hmm. Okay. So bright ass red. Bright ass red. It's bright on my screen. It's probably not gonna be bright on the YouTube set of things. So this one right here is, this one's black, pitch black. This one's like a little. This is like grayish black. So what we can do is, color. It's red on. It's very red on my. It's red on my screen, but it's like I'm looking on my streaming side because I have like fucking like 70 monitors right now. On my work monitor, it's bright red. On my stream monitor, it looks brownish. That's interesting. Okay, that's weird. Okay, I might not do it that way. All right, let's try that. Yeah, I think it's probably just my monitor settings because over here it's just perfectly fine. Take that and paint that in. No, we actually have to make that red. We'll take the. We'll take like the. That's fine. That's perfect. Okay. It looks so much better on my monitor right now. I'm not even gonna deny it, but I don't know what's going on. But okay. All right. Now, new. Let's rename this body. Body. Okay. All right. So now, you know, we we just have to rotate this a little bit. Hmm. So actually, what I'm going to do is to make my life a lot easier is let's get as much as this as we can. No, copy. I'll just have to repaint this later. So let's move this little section. Really? Oh. This is the hard part. I'm not gonna deny it. Like, this part is very difficult. What I have to do is replicate the cuffs. So I'm putting a little bit of white right there. What I can do is do the best that I can right there. It doesn't look bad. It's just I really have to clean this up right here. It doesn't look bad, but it definitely changed all the shading here. That looks, in my honest opinion, looking at both like all my screens right now, that looks good. I can fix the cuffing a little bit. Probably all of this right here. Okay. All right. Um. Yeah, no, it's not gonna docs. We'll put that as idle test for now. And I wasn't joking. Like, this is hard. This is very difficult. Idle test. Okay, so let's just keep this here for now. I'll make a little bit of adjustments a little bit later. I got about like 15 more minutes. You know what? Let's bop to her theme. I haven't bopped to Jenna's theme in such a long time. It's such a good theme. Um, extended. Damn, someone really had a lot of time to extend this for an hour. Oh, this is that's the guy that did the remastered ones. Nice. Shout out to that Vincent Dortel guy. It's such a banger. Okay, so let's see how this looks. copy. We'll put this right here. So maybe I can do this. I don't know if this will work, but this is why we're here. We're doing trial by fire. Mostly. Can I duplicate this? I can duplicate this. Yes. Ooh. I can actually do that's gonna be cool. So I like it. I like it. Good stuff. Nice. Perfect. So let's duplicate this a couple of times, and we can do some shenanigans. So at least a couple more frames. All right. Let's add 5 frames just to be on the safe side. I like that. We did good here. We definitely did good here. Now, let's look at this one more time. That looks cool. I'm not gonna deny it. That actually looks pretty cool. Even though it's 22 frames right now. Holy fuck. Okay, let's get I back. Where is it? I effect. I have a fuck ton of effects that I've used back in the day. So we're gonna make this cute. I effect. Okay. Let's have this last 2 frames. No, we'll have this last 3 frames. No. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. 2, 3. Okay, now Fuck, now it's the hard part. How do I capitalize off that? I need a. What I want to do is have her sword materialize via flames. That would be cool. I mean, I definitely have the effects. It's just how. Damn. That's gonna be funny. Give me like a minute to think here. Wow, this is again very ambitious, but so far I do like this. This is a good transition. Okay. Wow. How the fuck? Having the flame effects would be pretty cool, but how would I do that? Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. I got something. I think I do. So what if we do it like this? Okay, I think I got something. New layer. Sword. So we'll have the sword show up from 21, 22, 23, 24. God damn it. I'm running out of time, but this is fun. This is very fun. Holy shit, this is fun. It's been so long since I've done this. So long. Let me just zoom this in a little tiny bit more. That's fine. Okay, so here's what we can do. Let's start. I have an orb. I can put an orb right in front of her arm. Yeah. Yeah, I got something. All right. All right. File. Orb. Orb 1. Orb 1. Okay. It's been 15 minutes already? The fuck? Alright. Back to Spirit Temple we go. Fuck. Alright. Give me 1 second to do this. But so far, while I work in the background, let's look how this looks. I'll just have it playing while I'm doing some stuff in the background. Just give me a sec. Wait a minute. Okay, cool. All right, so orb one. What I was gonna do was I was gonna give her like a specialized sword, but I feel just having the vanilla. It's technically labeled as dagger in the game files. Having her have that, I think will be fine. I think. We'll see. Like let's finish this up, then we can go from there. Okay. Oh, I can't wait to do this lore video. This one's gonna be awesome. Okay. I have so much shit up right now. Open window. Orb. Okay. Oh wait, orb one. All right, I got like at least 10 more minutes of work right now, so let's at least get this done. I can do some more work on this tomorrow because I have plenty of time tomorrow. I can't do my dubbing for the other lore videos because my voice is still kind of fucked from today's dental visit. So I'll wait a couple of days. So I'll be working on this in the meantime. All right. Okay. So frame. That's when that shows up. Boom, boom, boom. So frame 21. We can start. We won't do sword just yet. So we'll have an orb show up just to show that the sword's manifesting. So we'll have 4 files that can actually do this. Okay. Sprite size 64. Always keep your resources the same size. Copy. I'll mirror next. Okay. Right, this fine. Next. Orb one. Yeah, and always make sure keep your stuff the same size. So orb one. Orb two. I'm happy I had enough time to actually sit down and actually experiment with this because this is not to the quality of how I used to do things back in the day. This was rushed. Well, we're gonna definitely be sitting on this for at least a couple of days for sure, maybe even a week. But so far, I am liking what I'm seeing. So while I do some stuff in the background, we'll keep this playing. Okay. I'm gonna try to get as much done in the next 10 minutes as I can. 15 minutes. It's more so if I don't go have chow, I'm not gonna get food. I'm not gonna get a to-go plate because I hate eating in that damn cafeteria. Okay, where is it? Where did I save that? Oh, whoops, I did not save it. Save as orb 2. Usually I would have filler frames, but I think we don't necessarily need the filler frames. I can just add them as we go, but for now I think we're good. Okay, next, orb 2. Okay, downloads. And as I mentioned before, always make sure you have onioning on, just so you make sure they look good. Because if you don't, things might get a little bit messy. Which they normally do get messy because things always go wrong. So, warp 2. Alright, so we're at 21. So 22. And orb 2. Sprite size 4, about 64. Turn our onions on. Oops. What the fuck? Wait. We can make this one a little tiny bit bigger for explosive effects. So where is this? Whoa. Always pay attention to this. Look what happened. If you're not too careful, this may attach to your background character and all hell will break loose. So we had about right there. No. Oh, yep. See? Right there's good. All right. 2, good. All right. I'm gonna get orb 3, and I have something else in the background too. So I'll let this play out, and we'll see how this looks. I'll have to slow that down, but so boom, boom. Explosion, then sword manifests right there. We're cooking, right? We are so cooking right now. We are so. Damn, I don't want to stop streaming this. I'm so amped, but I have to stop streaming this in like 5 minutes. So we'll do one. We'll do one more. Okay. I definitely gotta go get food, or else I'll be a very sad person. Okay. The older I get, the more I miss my childhood. This shit back in the day was so fun to do. These sprite animated videos, peak. All right, orb 3. Okay. All right, so while I do some stuff in the background, I'll have this play. This was really fun to do, but unfortunately, all good things must come to an end. So I can probably at least get this done. Then tomorrow we'll continue going on with this because this is just pretty. What I have planned is a dream sequence. We're not going to be doing the specific lore video. We'll be doing a dream sequence leading up into the lore video. But obviously, spoilers, this is who the mysterious figure is. Damn, this was really good. I really like the way this came out. Okay, rename. You're right. I gotta make sure I turn onion on. We'll do that in a second. So orb 3. Resize the sprite. 64 by 64. Always keep your things consistent, as I mentioned earlier. Alright. One mysterious figure. Onion. Okay. It has to be a little bit bigger. Wait, what? That's cool. Okay. Okay. Cool. I'm fine with that. All right, we have one more to go. One more to go, then we're good. Holy shit, this is so fun. This is actually so fucking fun. But this has to be the last one because I definitely have to get moving. So I feel this is kind of extra. Yeah, this is kind of extra, but I guess for aesthetic appeal, this works. Because I technically don't have Orb 4, I only have 3, but I need to make sure that's like an explosion. But I do have an explosion sprite that was already done, so. God, I wish I had my old fucking things up. Oh, it was so cool to do back in the day. Okay, all right, actually, hit legitimately have like 4 minutes left. More 4. Download. More 4. And again, this is gonna be pretty much an explosion. Then the sword should spawn. The sword will spawn from there. Okay. Okay. All right. See how this looks. Hopefully good. Again, this is technically not an orb. I'm using an explosion effect just to simulate the explosion. That's all I'm doing because I technically don't have an orb 4. Size, right size, again 64 by 64. Okay. Whoops. Orb 4. Why did I not? Okay. Here is good. What the fuck? Okay, now make another frame. After that, we'll delete this. Now take onion off. Let's cross our fingers that we really have to cross our fingers here and see if this can actually fucking work. If not, I'm eternally sad. Because I'm gonna have her wielding in a soul, okay, not a soul. I have her wielding in dual reverse grip. Sorry. Okay, cross our fingers. Right size. Okay. We'll just be using a random sword, but this is not the sword I'm gonna use this. Alright. Let's cross our fingers. Wait, what the fuck? Oh fuck. Why? Oh, that sucks. Huh. Wow, that fucking sucks. Well, I just have to redo that, I guess. I'll redo that, but I can't do it right now. Literally running out of time. Okay. Come on. Come on, Orange Jesus. Okay. I like that. So. Okay, we have to add a little tiny bit more here. No. So that's right there. So let's slow this down to at least we had 400 before. So come on, come on, we got this. This has to be a lot faster though. Look at 50. I'm actually running out of time. I need that other effect. I do. So for now, that sucks. I need Orb 3 to show up. Okay. So why did I do that? Okay. So let's delete this. We'll delete that. I'll bring up Orb 3 again. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Orb 3. But I always save your shit. Sprite size 64. 64. So this took me about an hour and some change. So we'll turn on onion for right there. That's why that happened. Okay, now I get it. Again, I'm still relatively new to this program. Wait, hold on. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3. So it's right there. So right after there, I have to do it. No. You. Turn that off. Delete. Don't delete the body. Delete this. Turn on onion right here. Currently 5 o'clock. Let's see how this looks. Let's cross our fingers. Okay. All right. I think that looks good. I obviously have to finish that up, the other portion, but I think we're good. So whoever stopped by, thank you very much. Tomorrow I'll do some more of this, but we got a lot done in an hour. We got a very cool transition from the role burning into you know who appearing. So let's watch it one more time. All right. So what's gonna happen is this. I'm gonna slow down the sword. I'm gonna slow down the explosion. So the orbs will explode. Then we'll get the transition with the sword coming up. All right, we did good. Unfortunately, good times do need to come to an end. I gotta get moving because I need to get food. Other than that, good shit. I'll see you.